Hello and welcome to this new edition of News Insurances Weekly. We are Monday the 31st of October. Here are the headlines. AXA's revenues are down for the first 9 months of 2011. As Halloween and Bonfire Night approach, insurers warn homeowners to be aware of burglaries. Graeme Trudgill, Head of Corporate Affairs at BIBA, outlines for news insurances the new signposting regulation. AXA's revenues were down 2% to €65.9 billion in the first 9 months of 2011. The third quarter was broadly in line with the first half of this year, and the insurer confirms its objectives for the 2015 Ambition Plan. Life and savings are down 5% to €39.7 million. Property and casualty is up 3% to €21 million. And finally, asset management has increased 4% to €2.4 million. Recent data released by Aviva shows that the week between October 30 and the 5th of November is ripe for home burglaries. Indeed, in 2010, there has been a significant 26% increase in reported burglaries compared to the average week during that year. Aviva has compiled this data for the last 10 years now, and it shows that Bonfire Night is the worst for home burglaries. Graeme Trudgill, Head of Corporate Affairs at BIBA, outlines for news insurances the new regulations that will be for the insurance sector for 2012. Let's listen to Graeme Trudgill.
In 2012, the Equality Act comes into place in April, and what we hope and what we believe is going to happen, that there'll be some agreements put in place between the government and the insurance industry to help signpost people to insurance. So currently you have older drivers, for example, who put their details on the internet and it might say no quotes, you're 85, that's beyond our acceptance criteria, we don't really want to write that risk. So rather than just reject that person and ignore them, there are going to be new regulations which basically say those insurers should signpost people to where they can get some help. So this is actually quite helpful what's coming along in 2012. People will then be signposted to an appropriate source, which would perhaps be an insurance broker, and certainly BIBA organises a proper find a broker system where we help over 1,000 people every day find insurance from our call centre or our website, particularly young drivers, older drivers, people with imported cars. So people who have a non-standard risk will be signposted from next year, and I think that's a really helpful thing to do. It's a good public-private partnership in promoting this, and something our members can genuinely help with.
That is all for this week's edition. Thank you for your attention. We will see you for our next edition after the holidays. Enjoy.